I wired my MRR2 project model railroad for push-button control of the turnouts, but I need a panel for all those buttons. Last month I showed you the overthrow LM3 20-watt laser cutter and engraver. It has some pretty cool applications, including custom engraving and cutting of certain materials. Now, you've probably seen custom panels with track plans and buttons for turnouts on other larger layouts like club layouts and display layouts and things like that. Today we're going to use the LM3 to design a custom panel for MRR2. We're going to start in some sort of drawing and design software. Now, I'm going to be using Adobe Illustrator here, but you can use anything you can design in and export out a picture file like a JPEG or a PNG file. We draw our track plan using the software and type out the name of the railroad, which in this case is MRR2. If you're doing this for a specific area, you can put the name of the town or the industrial area or industry or things like that. Now, once we have the design, we can export our image, and we're going to export this image as a PNG. Now, that's just an image file, the name of a file picture like JPEG and things like that. So just make sure it's something like a JPEG or a PNG. We can then go to our laser cutter software, which I'm using Lightburn for this. Lightburn is a paid program, and that's because I'm using a Mac and it works pretty well. But if you have a PC, there's actually several free programs that you can use. We take our image, size and center it, and then we can add cut lines for the panel, 8mm holes for the push buttons, and then I can cut some supports for the panel to angle it. Now, spoiler alert, I'm probably not going to use those supports. I then check the work area by clicking the frame button, and this just kind of goes around the edge of the work area to make sure that everything is on the piece of wood. Once I have the design centered and sized for the piece of wood, I can start the process. I ordered the layers that it was going to print by having the first layer be the image that I want on there engraved first, so that if the cuts caused some shifting when they were happening, that it wouldn't screw up the plan for lasering and engraving the image on there. Now, when you are running this machine and cutting wood, it can put out some smoke. And I mean, it can really put out some smoke because it is burning things in there. The pattern takes about 15 minutes to complete. The design was a single pass that engraved the image, and the cut was about 15 passes to complete the cut all the way through the wood. And here we go. Next, I need to add the buttons. I bought these pre-wired buttons on Amazon. I'm using different colors so that I can tell my kids what color button to hit when we're having fun with it. The buttons come with nuts and washers, so attaching it to anything is going to be pretty easy as long as you've got the right sized hole for it. All I have to do is attach the buttons and we are good to go. And here's the panel. Came out really great. You can see I got all the wires out there ready to be wired up. Now, I'm going to be doing the final update on MRR2 later this month, and I will be attaching this panel to the layout among other things. And I'm extremely happy with the way that this turned out. So if you want to check out the overthrow LM3, I have it linked in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, and happy railroading.